Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Our great, I say friends, anybody that's a friend of the King James we're friends with, even if I don't know them, friends over at the King James store have these lambskin Notetakers. Now, they also make it in goat skin. It's about twice the price, but you know me, broke deal person. So, we're going to look at the lambskin today. Absolutely amazing. It smells unbelievable. Also, lambskin, like a lot of times when you read French Moroccan leather, that's talking about lambskin, but it could actually be several things. It's usually not known for its suppleness. This is incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Bible bands on the side. It does have the stitching around. It does have gilt edging. Now, it does have some, like you would normally say defects in the leather, but it's not, because the leather comes a particular way. So I don't look at them as defects in the least. But look for lambskin. Look at this, the suppleness. Now, I think instead of being leather lined, this is synthetic lined. I'm going to tell you with technology, sometimes the synthetic is absolutely as good or better than leather. So you've got the leather lining, leather here. Again, I mentioned the gilt edging, and but it's not art gilt edging, and it's also not even. There's like a train track there in the middle. So, okay, maybe I should have got the goat skin. I don't care. I'm looking for quality, and does it last? That's really all I care about. I'm not just so much into the aesthetics. Good spine stabilization pages, some good hard cardboard writing. It's for spine stabilization, but it's also good to write on. Absolutely gorgeous presentation page. It's got 2 ribbon markers. It's going to be Smith sewn. Decorative headbands, tail bands. That's this part up here. Let's see what else it's got in the front. Oh, and it's got a family record section, the family record, children, marriages, good thick pages, grandchildren, KJV Notetakers, Bible Lambskin Edition, the KJV store, KJVstore.com, 817-551-1500, Texas, USA. Printed and bound in the USA. That's always good. And then it's got the translators to the reader. Great paper, great size print for the translators to the reader. It's not double column, it's single column. But I recommend everybody to read the translators to the reader. I read it constantly. Like a lot. I was reading it yesterday, as a matter of fact. Because it's just, I learn different stuff out of it every time. Their thoughts, I always agree with the King James translators, but I get their thoughts. Then an alphabetical list of the Bible books, and then another. And this also doesn't have the epistle dedicatory. That seems like a deal that's been happening recently, is they kind of, people aren't putting the epistle dedicatory, maybe because they think it lauds King James too much. But you can see, reason it's called the Notetakers is the sides. Now, I can remember back, it hadn't been that long ago when these things from local church and Church Bible Publishing were like $65. They're quite a bit more than that now, depending on the cover. Great readability, tremendous print size, just absolutely beautiful. Let's go to the New Testament and see if it's red letter. It doesn't have any references in it, which some would look at that as a positive, some as a negative. It is red letter, and it's pretty solid red letter. Red letter is just tough because it can be different shades. Like this is different shades. Some people that doesn't affect, some does. So consistency in red letter is a real big deal. So it's gilt edging, means gold, but it's not art gilt. It's not the salmon red. Let's look at these ribbon markers here, if we can find them. let's just look. The ribbon markers are not folded down where you can find them a lot. A little thin for a premium Bible. They're not thick. Good size though. Good diagonal cut. And again, too, I'm so thankful they've even started coming out with ribbon markers in hardbacks. I mean, that's just so good. But this is probably solid 10, 10.5 point print, maybe even qualify for 11. No ghosting to speak of. You know, paper, you're gonna be able to write well in it. Hence the term note takers. I know a lot of preachers filling these out and giving them to their children and grandchildren, which I think is good. Just like they'll read the Bible to in a year, or in every 6 months, or every 2 months. A lot of people, I know people read the Bible every month. And as they're reading, they write notes, and then they give this to their children and grandchildren. Then they'll do another one like that as well. I knew somebody had a fundraiser with that. And then a very good map section in the back. Let's see how many maps there are. I'm a big Bible map guy. So 15 Bible maps. These look like the Holman Bible maps, as a matter of fact. So just really solid. Good spine stabilization pages. This reminds me, the smell of this reminds me of the finest Bibles I used to sell at Berean Christian stores. Now, being Smithsonian, let's see if it lays flat in Genesis. Yeah, even with all those thick cardboard pages of the family record section, which that's the sign of a quality Bible. And that means the signatures that are normally 64 pages long are actually sewn together, so pages aren't going to fall out. Now, lambskin, like any other skin, you're going to want to, when your hand sweats, you're going to want to wipe your hand all over it, because that actually helps the leather. And mink oil's not going to hurt. Paul's Classic Bibles, which is now Scriptura, by the way, they sell like a Bible balm that's fantastic. Now, you don't want to do that a lot on where the gold is on the side, where it says Holy Bible, King James Version, Notetakers Edition, KJV store, because it will wipe that gold off over the course of time. So you just want to do it on the front and back. Do your hand sweat. Great Bible. I'm so grateful that the KJV store is doing this. So it's total of there's a few pages, 2017, 2018 pages. Good stuff. So the KJV Notetakers in lambskin from the KJV store. Great box as well. Solid 2-piece box. This is not something that's going to fall apart. I've seen so many Bible boxes fall apart. I've actually done videos in times past, like on Cambridge's Bible boxes, so because they're so cool usually. Great Bible. I think I'm going to have to compare it with the Smith & Jones at some point. God bless. We love you. Fall in love with the Word. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.